Well, good morning. It's a beautiful day, a great start to our Thursday. And looking at how the day is going, as I said yesterday in one of my blogs, it was a holiday for us in the middle of the week. And now it's just a matter of getting back into routine. But one of the things I took away from the experience of yesterday into today, even though today is a new day and yesterday's already passed, there's always lessons to be learned from the previous day. And I've taken away from the concept that we live in this country, or even better in this world, where we are seeing what I call a war-torn way of behaving. Not so much the war-torn way of behaving related to killing with guns and murders and in countries where wars are seen as a way of survival, to kill or be killed. Not so much from that lens, but we are in a war with mediocrity. We are in a war with people who have a victimization mentality. We are in a war with people who have been raised by parents of the past who let their children feel unsafe, unworthy, helpless, hopeless, may have led to a traumatic experience if it's a sexual assault or some kind of mental assault on themselves. We are also in a war with, are we living from a legalities perspective or a morality perspective? And when we look at the bigger picture here, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand that the war is about the mind. We have to protect our mind. We have to be resilient enough in understanding that we have the capabilities to reprogram ourselves through our mind, because our way of living is a reflection of how we think, how we behave, and how we act. And in this world that we live in right now, we are seeing that the war is still on. The war is prevalent. Murders are happening every single day of the mind. Killings are happening every day of the mind. We are seeing people becoming more homeless. We're seeing people become more vulnerable. We're seeing people become, especially our young teenagers, growing up with a lack of direction, understanding of self, understanding of life. And they are trying to understand it through their peer group, through social media, through music, through the internet, what have you. And we're taking it out on the world, knowing that our young people are experimenting with their life, not realizing the experimentations that they are going through from a majority standpoint, that it is detrimental to their mental state, their physical state, their emotional state, and eventually will be detrimental to all areas of their life around opportunities for growth, change, maximizing potential, discovering their purpose with passion. And as we see this war continue, we have to come to grips with the fact that we can actually slow it down, reduce it within our own lives. It's how we choose to structure our mentality around equipping ourselves with an ability to protect our mind, to be in a situation where we know that at the end of the day, we have things in place to protect our mind, to filter things that don't need to go into our mind, to let go of things that no longer are benefiting us in a way of growth, opportunities, or even maximizing our potential. So this being said, the war is on, the war is prevalent, and the war is obvious, and it is going to continue. What are you going to do about it for your life and yourself and your children, or generations to come, or the influence that you have on the world? How are you going to slow it down? How are you going to reduce it? Let's look at ways to really make this a reality. Have a great day.